peeps! Welcome to today's vlog. Somebody wanted me to do a Mario impression. That's my best Mario. So, we are back at the game store for the last day before our weekend. We are off Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So, it is 11:23. Abby ran to drop off packages at the UPS store that we got packaged up yesterday, and then she's going to stop at Fred Meyer at the deli and grab some food for us. We did get one trade-in from this morning so far. It's just a bunch of disc-only PS1 games. We may have cases for some of them, I'm not sure. I was only really interested in about half the games, but they were like, well, just take all of them because I don't have a PS1, I can't play them. I was like, okay, well, I can't pay you anything for them because some of them are like sports games and everything, but let's take a look. So they came in this snazzy little case here, which I also asked if she wanted this back, and she said no. So we have Jet Moto 2. There's Fighting Force, which is one of the ones I wanted. There's a demo for Tyco RC. And then Gran Turismo 2, Real Fishing 2, and Colony Wars, F1 2000, and then Spyro Ripto's Rage, which is one of the ones I wanted. A Bug's Life and Mortal Kombat, which is another one that I wanted. Pong and Driver 2, Disc 2, and then Digimon World, which is one I wanted. Gran Turismo 1, NHL Rock in the Rink, and WCW vs. the World, which is one of the other ones I wanted. And that's everything. So, nothing too special so far, but Abby and I did get a lot of stuff done yesterday. As you can maybe hopefully tell, there's a lot more room here. There was a huge gray tub right there that I finished up yesterday, and I'm putting on the last of the stickers right now. Those are done. I just have to sticker these, and then I did the consoles as well, got them all cleaned and tested yesterday, so those are good to go as well. So hopefully we get a lot more done today. This stuff has all been tested and it all works from yesterday. Just got to clean it still, but we're making really good progress and I'm really happy. So we have two more trade-ins to show you guys. First one here, we got this new Nintendo 3DS XL. It is a little fingerprinty, but other than that, it's in good shape, works good. Came with this little case here, and then he had 6 games. They were cartridge only, but we had cases for 3 of them. So we have Xenoblade Chronicles 3D, Fire Emblem Awakening, Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days, and then the ones that we were able to put with cases and manuals, or some don't have manuals, I guess. Smash Brothers, Kingdom Hearts 3D Dream Drop Distance, and Fire Emblem Warriors. That's not our price tag, obviously. So that was the first one. And then coming over here, we got Qbert for the Intellivision, I believe. Got a couple VHS here. These 2 are factory sealed. And then the last VHS we got is that one, which I put on the TV there. And then we got a stack of empty cases here. A couple decent ones. And then these were the games that came with it. We have Sonic Heroes, Sonic Mega Collection, Siphon Filter, and then Vice City and San Andreas were disc only, and we were able to put those in cases we had. So that is everything so far. This stack of GameCube games is about to go out on the shelf. Some pretty good stuff in here. This is stuff that's come in over the past week or so, but we couldn't resurface GameCube discs for a while until we got our new adapter here, so we've been able to use it. We also got a package in the mail today with a Gold Star 3DO controller, which we ordered off of eBay to go with the Gold Star system. So previously we only had the Panasonic controller, and I just wanted the Gold Star one to go with it. We just got 2 pretty big trade-ins, guys, so we're going to go through them here.
Stop buying stuff, Cooper.
I can't help it.
Okay, the other one was kind of my fault, so.
This stuff's not part of it. So, right here, we have a bunch of complete in box Atari 2600 games. Some of these are pretty hard to find. So, we may be holding on to a couple of these for the collection. Probably the ones that have the plastic on them like that, or the Donkey Kong. But we got these here. Some may not have manuals, but at least all are in there. And then this game, unfortunately, is missing the manual, but it's got the plastic on it. If this was complete, it's about $140, and this is an Atari 2600 game. You do not see too many Atari games that are over that $100 mark. They just never come in. And we have Galaxian with the plastic, but it's really falling apart. I'm not even gonna leave it on there, honestly. Like, it's barely on there. Canyon Bomber, Buck Rogers and Space Chase. Then we have a Genesis Model 1 with cables and 2 controllers. We actually had 4 Genesis games, but we have Ghouls and Ghosts, Dark Castle, and Forgotten Worlds. Pretty good titles. The 4th one that we had that came in, we actually already sold it, and that was Shadow of the Beast, which was the cheapest of the 4. And then these we're holding on to for the collection. We have just a regular 3-button controller. We have the arcade stick, and then the AV cable, all in the original packaging. This one has been opened. You can see an old Toys R Us receipt in there for it, but it is still complete technically, so we're going to hold on to those 3 for the collection. And then we got some cartridge and manual Atari 2600 games in here. This one, Beam Rider with the manual. This is like a $30 cartridge, so if it was complete, it'd be another, like over $100 game, but some other uncommon ones in here, nothing expensive at all. But still, pretty cool stuff overall. Like I said, we might keep a couple of the Atari games. I haven't really gone through them too much, and, I don't know, I'm not really super into the Atari stuff, even just collecting it, because even if it's free, like, I don't know, I just don't have room. Then we're going to come over here, and this stuff you already saw, I think, either from earlier today or yesterday, but we got this stuff here. So we have a King DDD Amiibo. We have a green Game Boy Pocket with an SSX Tricky sticker on it. We have Dragon Ball Fighters for PS4. We have a Wii U Pro Controller with the cable. A Game Boy Advance. Then we have Final Fantasy Tactics Advance and Project X Zone. Those are both cartridge only. Then we have a weird third-party GameCube memory card and bootleg copies of Pokemon Ruby and Emerald. I was going to pass on these, and he ended up just giving them to us, which was kind of cool, but we will definitely not be selling those. There's a disc-only copy of Street Fighter Alpha 3 for PS1. Not really a fake, but a Master Quest for the N64. This is, of course, the GameCube version of Ocarina of Time, and was put onto a Nintendo 64 cartridge, and it works in the N64 console. We've actually sold a couple of these in the store previously because I just thought it was kind of cool. It's not really a bootleg because this game never came out on the N64. It's more like a ROM hack, so kind of cool. Then a disc-only Battlefield 4, which I also didn't want, but he threw in. And then this one I was passing on because right above the R, you can see there's like a little top scratch there. And there's also like a little dot on his nose you can maybe see. And then right by the tail of the cat, there's a couple more. So I was going to pass on it just because we will not sell it like this. But he ended up giving it to us anyway for free. So we're at least going to use the case. We'll add that to the wall here. And then we'll just probably toss the disc. And then we have the Crash Insane Trilogy for PS4 and Dragon Quest Heroes 2 for PS4, but this is a Japanese version. It'll run fine, but it is Japanese, so we'll see what we can do with that. And then finally, we got three Street Fighter statues here, which I still don't really know how I feel about them because they're a little risque. So we have this one here. I mean, you can see, like, this one's not that bad, but then we have this one.
Look at those thigh muscles.
Yeah, look at her freaking leg. It looks
look at her back muscles.
It looks deformed.
She's got some wicked back muscles.
But this one, this is the one. I don't know, like. So, they're not pornographic. We can put these out here and we don't have to worry about, like, they're not that bad, but they are definitely not for kids.
We can put, like, little censored cards in front of them.
I'm thinking that we need to put them, like, up top, like up here where a kid can't really see them. Like, not gonna be putting them down there on a shelf. They will probably go in this glass case, but I'm probably gonna put them on the top shelf somewhere along the back. It's like I said, they're not horrible, they're not disgusting. They're, a kid's not gonna start crying if he sees it, but I don't know. Some people probably don't want their kids to see it, so we're gonna try to put them in a spot where it's not just in direct eye contact of someone who is 4 feet tall. It's closing time now, guys, and we're going to get our stuff and head home here, ready for the weekend. Abby said that she is going to not stay up super late tonight, and she's going to get up early tomorrow morning, and she's going to go to Costco and get 2 big things of salmon, and she's going to come home, and we're going to smoke that salmon tomorrow, and we'll probably have that later in the evening. We ate that other smoked salmon very quickly, but it's so good. But we were really, really slow today. I spent the last hour of the day or so entering in all this stuff into my collection spreadsheet, so it can now go home. I have a little bit left. I probably could have finished it if I had just gone a little bit quicker, but I was talking with Abby, taking my time. So I have this little box here left to do. As you can see, it's kind of not really full at all. But there's a couple things in here that I don't need to enter in. Some closet games. But yeah, today was pretty good overall. Not amazing sales, but not bad by any means. Richard just came again. He was here earlier, and then he picked up a bunch of stuff that we had for him earlier today, and then he actually brought back a lot of it already done. So I'm not going to show it, but we had 2 Pokemon games here that needed batteries changed for a customer. He grabbed those earlier, and they're already done. So we told the guy that they'd be ready on Thursday, and they're done already. So that's awesome. They will be ready by Thursday for him. There was also a PS2. Was it this one? I don't know. There was a PS2 Slim that worked, but it had, like, Abby tested it earlier. It had inconsistent power. You had to hold the power supply down for it to load, or it was a little loose, and Richard fixed that. And then he brought back another N64 controller with a new stick, and then like 10 GameCube controllers. So over here, we have this file cabinet. Top is GameCube, the next 2 are N64 controllers, and the very bottom one is N64 power cables. But for the past few months, these have been pretty close to empty, and now check them out. The very bottom N64 controller one, I don't know if you can see, there's 4 controllers in that one. And then look in this one. It's completely full, which is super awesome because we have not had many controllers for a long time. And then the top one, just this morning, only had 1 controller in it. Now look at it. There's a bunch of them. And these are the ones that we put with our systems when we sell a console. So it's really nice to have all those back there. And we actually have more N64 controllers than systems right now, which is great, although there are 3 systems right here that are going to be put away soon. So we got a ton of stuff done today. I'm really happy about that. We got some cool trade-ins. Got a pretty rare Atari game, which doesn't usually happen, and I decided to not keep any of the Atari games for the collection. Even the ones with the plastic, they're very cool, but just don't really have the room. So I kept those Genesis accessories, but that's it. I'm leaving these games, even though the only one I have is, I think I have Ghouls and Ghosts, but the other 2 I don't have. But I'm leaving those and all the Atari games for the store. So we're going to gather our things and head home. I also forgot to mention, we got another shipment today of Double Jump t-shirts. They're the same exact ones, but we got more quantity. I only ordered 50 again, but I got more 2X, more 3X, more XL, because we sold out of all 3 of those sizes. So I've updated the website. The top link in the description down below is the Double Jump Video Games website. And I wanted to put some more games up as well, but I didn't get around to doing that today. So if you wanted a t-shirt and your size was sold out before, check the website. We have 5 more 2X and 5 more 3X. We have 10 more XL, and then 10 more large, 10 more medium, and 8 more small. So everything's been updated. We got 6 each of the 2X and 3X, but we already had 2 like reserved. People had, I don't know how, but the website let people make an order when we didn't have them. So we fulfilled those orders. We contacted them and they were okay with waiting. So we fulfilled those, and we have 5 left of each. So if you missed out, check the top link in the description down below. It's doublejumpvideogames.com.